My name is Salma Salem, and I am Muslim. I'm my background is from my back home is from Egypt, and professionally I'm an architect, working as a project manager in a consultant firm. Um, I've been working here in Canada for like 5 or 6 years, and first when I came to Canada like from 7 years ago, I spent 1 year studying in Ryerson University, and that's me.
Yeah.
The only two things that happened to me when since I came here, it was like in my first year. The two accidents happened in my first year actually in Canada. So it was my first year. I was studying in Ryerson, and it was like I took my sessions, and I was on my way back. I took the subway, me and another like Brazilian friend. And when I entered and sat down, there was a guy standing in front of me, the other side of the subway. And at that time, I remember it was like 2017, fall 2017, and there was an accident that happened, a terrorism that happened in the US. Some guy just like come and shoot a lot of people in a discotheque, and as all the media says, if the first thing it was like accused that he's a Muslim, which I don't know the reality if he was like really Muslim or not. But anyways, so this what happened, and that time he started what since he saw me and saw my hijab, he started yelling at me and yelling and yelling, and I was like shocked, and I don't know what to do. And he said like, you're Muslims, you're all terrorists, you're all killers, just go back to your home, you don't belong to here. So he started like doing all these wording and assaulting me and assaulting Muslims. And it was
So,
my first time that I felt that someone is assaulting me personally just for my hijab. And yeah, I mean, this was one accident. My second story, it was my first experience at work. So I did this interview in an architectural firm, and after like 1 year of studying in Ryerson, and I was really hoping and wishing, the journey to seek for a job here in Canada and to search for a job and to have this Canadian experience. And finally I got it all, and I did all my interviews, like 3 or 4 interviews, and I got picked from maybe five candidates. So it was really nice to have this. And my manager, like the one that she did the interview with me, she was really nice. And she was picking me because of English presentation skills, and also because of diversity. So I think that this one was like a positive thing for hijab, because she was picking me for they want like diversity in the office. So they had different type of people, and they want me to be part of this difference. So I joined the office, but unfortunately my direct manager, she was really rude, and she was really discriminative. At that time, I didn't understand what discrimination is. It was also my first year after my first year of education, and it was my first job. So I didn't want to make any problems or anything in the work. All I just needed is the opportunity. So she wasn't even telling me good morning in the morning. She wasn't even talking to me. She was just giving me emails with just tasks, and always giving me maybe like around 4:30. Usually we have to go around 5 p.m. So at 4:30 she comes and give me a lot of tasks that I have to be finishing by 9 a.m. in the morning. And she knows that I'm a mom for two kids, so I mean, I cannot stay. But I was forced to stay because I don't want to lose my job. It was my first job. So I did that for maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then I was like, what's happening? She didn't she's not even talking to me. She's not even giving me any feedback. She's always ignoring me. When I approached her after maybe 2 days, and I told her I want to pray. We have like 5 times pray in the day, and I just want to pray during the Dhuhr Salah. So she told me, you know what, do anything of these. If you want to do anything of these, you can just go out of this building. You cannot practice this here. I told her I will not, and she told me this will affect the work. And I told her it will not affect the work. It's just the 5 minutes. less than 5 minutes, and I will be and it will be in my lunch. So another lady, she was really friendly with me, and she heard me, and she approached me, and she told me, you know what, this is your right, and you have all the right, that we have to find a place for you to pray or to do whatever you want with your religion. So I started to pray in this like storage room that they gave me. After 2 weeks, I had a meeting with her. I told her I need to sit with you. I told her like directly, I don't understand what's happening. This is not a way that you're my direct manager. I give all my tasks to you. You didn't give me even one feedback. You're always just giving me at like 5 p.m. work to do. And I just want to understand why it seems that we're not going along with each other. So she told me directly, you know what? From day one, I know that you will never fit in. The way that you dress and the way of your appearance, simply telling that you're really from a different culture and you will really never fit in. And I was like shocked. I told her, you know what, the problem is in you, it's not in me. I'm fitting with everyone else here other than you in the office. Everyone is really friendly with me. You're the only one that's seeing my hijab is like, she was seeing it, it's like you're coming from, it's like blocking your brain, you know. How come you're an architect and you're wearing a hijab? You know, how come you're dressed like that, and you have like a master's or diploma or anything in studies? I mean, she came from a very I don't want to say that her background, but it's just ignorance about the Muslims and about the Islam. And a lot of people in these cultures, they think that women that wearing hijab, they are forced to wear this hijab, and they are they don't think, they just obey, you know. So she was really I'm blaming her, but in the other side, I know what she's coming from. So anyways, I mean, I told her, you know what, I cannot accept that. I felt that I cannot work with someone that thinking this way of me. And at that time, I just told her I have to go, and I left work. But after that, a lot of people told me, you have, it's like complete direct discrimination, and you can't have like told her manager or do anything about it. But unfortunately, that time I didn't know that what to do, or what is my rights, because as I told you, I was new immigrant here in Canada.